and we are live at the 2020 Arnold Fencing Classic. We are about to see the gold medal match for the Y8 mixed foil event. On the left is Nathan Zhao from Cincinnati, Ohio, fencing for the Bluegrass Fencers Club. And on the right, Marcus Zhang from Troy, Michigan, fencing for the Renaissance Fencing Club. You guys ready to fence? Let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Joseph Streb, 14-time member of the U.S. Veterans World Championship fencing team here at the 2020 Arnold Fencing Classic. We're about to begin the gold medal bout in our Y8 mixed foil event. On the left side of your screen, Nathan Zhao from Cincinnati, and on the right side, Marcus Zhang from Troy, Michigan. The bout is underway. This is foil. The silver lame defines the target. There's an attack from the right that lands, and Mr. Zhang off to a one-touch lead. This is a 10-touch bout with a break when the fencers reach 5 touches. There's an attack by Mr. Zhang, but it misses. Counterattack arrives, and Mr. Zhao ties it up 1-1. Foil is a right-away weapon. The fencer who starts first has a right to finish the attack unless he or she misses or is parried. Touches off target stop the action. The white light will come on in that situation. Mr. Zhang, the aggressor so far, coming forward, launching fairly long attacks. There's an attack into preparation that lands for Mr. Zhao. Zhao takes a one-touch lead. Here comes Mr. Zhang with a long attack. It's parried. The riposte misses. Remise off target, no touch. There's a long attack from Mr. Zhao, first one, but it's parried. No riposte. There's a long attack that misses from Mr. Zhang. Counterattack arrives. Mr. Zhao with a 2-touch lead. Our fencing official sees that as attack from the left. Mr. Zhang started, but he didn't really commit to his finish, and he gets hit. Zhang with a parry riposte, but off target, no touch. Here comes Mr. Zhang. He tries a flick attack, and it works. A flick attack to the front is successful. Let's see if he does it again. Yes, he tries it again. It doesn't work. It's parried. Riposte off target. Here comes Mr. Zhang. He's coming forward. He's looking for that flick attack again. Didn't work. He still would like to do it, but unfortunately, he gets hit in preparation. Our fencing official, apparently, after 3 minutes of fencing time, we have the break, not after 5. Well, there's 5 touches, so I'm right about that. And we're now on a 1-minute break. I'm here with Maestro Paul Gerasi, and he's been watching the action, and he may have some comments with respect to what Mr. Zhang could do to get back into this.
Well, Joe, I think especially at this level and at this competition, what you really have to do in the finals, have to really focus on your very, very best move and go with that. Go with what got you here. Go with what you have the most confidence in, and I think that's what he has to do to get back into this match. Go with your very, very best move.
Well, so far, his best move, or at least the one that he wants to do, is a long attack, but the problem is he's been missing with it, and then he gets hit on the counterattack. What could he do to improve that?
I think he needs to just sort of pace himself, slow down a little bit. He has to really earn that distance, not just by running him down, but by getting his opponent to come into his distance. I think when you chase somebody, it becomes a little bit obvious. Just to be a little bit more clever, a little more devious with his footwork.
Well, we shall see. Sometimes it's difficult for these youth fencers to be able to make tactical adjustments in the middle of a bout. They both had coaching at the break, so we'll see. Perhaps Mr. Zhang can make an adjustment. Zhang coming forward, looking to land that long attack, but parry riposte. Touch for the left, Mr. Zhao with a 4-touch lead. There's a renewal of attack, a reprise by Mr. Zhang that lands. One light, touch right. Mr. Zhao being a little more aggressive now. Now he's backing up, being defensive as he has been. Goes for the counterattack. It's off target. Attack is parried, post off target, no touch. Mr. Zhang wants to hit that long attack, but so far he hasn't been able to. There he gets a counterattack, one light. That will help. There's an attack that fails by Mr. Zhao. Mr. Zhang takes over, hits on a long attack of his own, closes the gap to 1. He almost caught up there. That was off target. Repost off target from the right. Mr. Zhao doesn't want to let Mr. Zhang start. That time Mr. Zhao started, he missed. Mr. Zhang hit on the counterattack. All tied up 6-6 in this 10-touch gold medal bout. Here comes Mr. Zhang. He wants to hit that long attack. Can he do it? Yes, he does. That's what he's been wanting to do all match long. Let's see if he continues. We have a piece of equipment. There's a wire that runs from the lame to the target part of the mask, the bib, and that came off. And the coach replaced it for Mr. Zhao. Now here comes Mr. Zhang. He still wants to hit that long attack. Can he do it? He's waiting for the attack into preparation. Now he's come forward, waits for that attack into preparation. There he gets a parry riposte. Now he has a 2-touch lead. The tables have turned. Now Mr. Zhang has a 2-touch advantage. Mr. Zhao has to come forward and get some touches. He backs up, then comes forward, attacks into preparation, but it's off target. Let's see if Mr. Zhang becomes more defensive since he's ahead. He's not. And there he attacks, misses. There was some blade contact. Could have been a parry post. Either way, Mr. Zhao scores. Here comes Zhang again, continuing to attack, even though he's ahead. There are some fencing coaches that think that once you're ahead by 2 touches, attacking becomes a low probability thing to do. But there's the long attack. It arrives. Mr. Zhang, 1 touch away from the gold medal. Here he comes. He attacks, he's parried, riposte is no, counter parried. And there's that flick attack. How will our fencing officials see that? She saw that as flick attack off target. No touch. Mr. Zhang looking to land that long touch, but he stops and gets hit with a counterattack. Here he comes, and there's the attack. It misses. Counterattack arrives. All tied up. 9-9. Anybody's bout here. Let's see if there's any change in the way the fencers fence. I doubt there will be. We can expect to see Mr. Zhang come forward, try to hit his long attack. And his coach coming up to straighten out his blade. Technically, she's not allowed to coach in this situation. The fencing referee is informing her of that. The blades are not allowed to be bent more than a centimeter in the middle. So here he comes, looking to land that long attack or bait out the counterattack, which he'll try to parry. And he misses, and the counterattack arrives, and Mr. Zhao of Cincinnati is the gold medalist here in the Youth 8 Mixed Foil event at the 2020 Arnold Fencing Classic.